Hey Trevor, how you doing?
Hi, how are you doing?
So could you talk me through a bit about what actually happened? It'd be very useful.
The Home Office sent me a letter with my photo on it telling me I'm an illegal entrant. I have no right to be in the UK. I need to go and report to Hartfield Police Station immediately in a couple of days.
My God.
I thought I was dreaming. I thought I almost had a fit. So now I'm just there in a limbo at the moment.
Okay, so you're in limbo, and is that where's your situation now? Have you had any further?
No, I have nothing at the moment. I'm just in limbo now, waiting to see what will happen. In 2016, when I went to report now, so 2014 I reported every month for the whole year of 2014, 2015, 2016. On the 2nd of December 2016, they detained me.
Oh God.
Yeah, I went in there to the police station and two big guys came up and they say we're arresting you under immigration, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so you spent 24 hours in the cold in a cell, which is horrendous experience for anyone who's never been on the wrong side of the law. And then they took you to a detention centre. And how long were you at the detention centre for?
The detention centre, when they took me in the morning, they took me in the detention centre. I spent 17 days in there.
17 days?
Yes.
So you nearly spent Christmas there, by the sound of it.
Yes, and talk to somebody. That's what MPs are there for.
Absolutely, they're there to advocate for you. They're there to fight your corner.
Yeah. He's saying that there's nothing much he can do to help me.
So they washed their hands of it, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I even went to Parliament to lobby them. In June this year, we went to Parliament with the Movement for Justice, the organization.
Yeah.
We went there to lobby Mr. Grandshaft and other people went to lobby the MP. I saw all the different MPs was walking up and down. I even saw Caroline Nokes.
Yeah.
And when she saw me, you know what she did?
What did she do?
She pretended she was on her phone texting.
Yeah.
And my wife was in there too, in the lobby room in Parliament, and she walked straight up. When they ring the bell, I think they was ringing the bell for everyone to come for the Mr. Speaker to talk whatever.
Well, there you go. So she clearly recognised you from what you're saying.
She recognized me. She recognized me, and she just put her head down like she was on her phone texting.
Yeah, she tried to ignore you by the sounds of it.
Yeah, and it seems that everybody's ignoring me right now instead of trying to wash their hand out of it.
It's absolutely crazy that you've had to fight this hard and this long to get nowhere.
Even give me an NI number. I have an NI number.
Yeah, exactly. Like the rest of us. Exactly.
Yeah, I have a plastic NI number. The plastic one from 2008. They gave me an NI number.
Exactly. This is crazy.
I have a GP here. I have a driver's license. You know.
I know, it just beggars belief.
I have a voting card. I just received my voting card. I've been voting from 2010.
So Caroline Nokes is standing for re-election right now, and she makes a lot in all the hustings and in all her literature. Yeah. She makes a lot about how she's a very responsive, pragmatic MP.
I saw this, but that's not right. She shouldn't be saying that when she's not helping her own constituents.
Exactly.
You know?
Absolutely, exactly, and that's what I thought you would say is that for someone who claims to be so pragmatic and responsive, here is a classic example of her, especially when she had responsibility as immigration minister to help you, and she, from what you're saying to me, she just didn't help. She didn't do anything. She just fobbed you off.
Yeah, she's just saying about the Windrush task force is being put to place by the Home Office. I mean, she's the minister. She could have talked to somebody else, even Sergeant Jarvie or whatever.
Yep.
I wrote Sergeant Jarvie letter also. I sent him messages on Twitter also. They all know my plight.
Exactly, and they don't seem to care.
And they don't seem to care. None of them seems to care.
No.
So I don't know where I'm gonna get any money. And even though I have the money and I pay the Home Office, they're still gonna refuse me. So I just don't know. I just in limbo. I just don't know what to do no more.
You've given me yet another reason why I want to beat Caroline Nokes next week, because the way she has let you down is unacceptable. So I'm fighting for a lot of people, +1 now, because this should not have happened. And
it should not happen. It should not happen.
Absolutely.
You know.
So, thank you very much for your time, and
No
don't keep your head up. don't let them get you down, and keep on fighting.
I'm strong enough.
Absolutely.
I've been fighting it for 11 years.
I know.
And if it has to go for another 11 years, I will survive.
Absolutely, and that's the absolute attitude to have.
Yeah, I will survive, and when I was in the army, I will survive.
Absolutely.
Survive.
Yeah, it's good training.
So
Okay.
thank you very much also for talking to me, and I hope you can do something.
I hope I can as well. So thank you very much, and have a good rest of your evening. Thanks for giving me the time.
No problem. Okay, sir. Take care, sir.
Okay, take care. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks, Trevor.
Keep in touch, yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
It gets your blood boiling.
Yeah, it does get this sort of stuff does make your blood boil. Listening to how this country has treated that man is disgraceful, and to think that he's been bounced around like a hot potato through departments. He arrived here legally. He joined the army. Yeah. He signed up to defend this country. He's paid tax. He's got a national insurance number. He's been here 11 years, and he's been detained, treated like a criminal, and then had his almost like a wanted poster sent to him saying that he had to report to the police station every month. I mean, this is absolutely crazy how we treat people. And at the same time, he was let to go on holiday and come back. He's been sent on NATO and deployment, and then he was told by the Home Office he was okay to get married. I mean, talk about mixed messages. It's absolutely crazy. And the fact that this happened on Nokes' watch as well, a big chunk of this, and she did not want anything to do with it. She could not even give the man a decency of a conversation when he came to see her. She pretended to be on her phone and walked away, is what he just told me. And has blocked many people with similar issues to this on Twitter. It's just crazy. So there you go. There's another reason I want to beat Caroline Nokes next week. It's not just because of her 9 years of failure. There's another failure that needs to be rectified, and I hope to rectify it next week.
Are you aware of any wrongful cases of deportation or detention by the Home Office going wider than the Windrush scandal?
Well, I'd have to check over the last 6 years. I don't think it's fair to ask me about things that might have occurred before I was a minister, but I think...
But you would have been briefed on becoming a minister. Have there been cases of wrongful deportation or detention in the last 6 years? It's a very simple question, yes or no.
I'm certainly conscious of cases where people have been detained and then released.
So they've been wrongfully detained?
Yeah.
Yes, and wrongfully deported?
I don't think I've had any cases of wrongful deportation brought to my attention.